mentioned a little bit how in a few games playing Sin and Alcaraz, they can kind of expose your game. They can show you where you're weak pretty quickly. But you've also had some success against these guys, and you've like not a lot, but you've had times where you've pushed them or maybe had a win or two.
Yeah.
How do you see the matchups and how like where are they a bit vulnerable, especially the way you play or like how you look at their games, and then how do they make you feel uncomfortable when they play you?
Well, for me personally, I've always had more chances against Sinner than I had against Alcaraz. I feel
Yeah.
like with Sinner, you know what's coming. Like he does it unbelievable well. Like he's the best player in the world. But at the same time, he doesn't have the net skills and the net game that Alcaraz has. He doesn't have the drop shot. He doesn't have the backhand slice. Like he has the sliding backhand. Like the things he does is unbelievable, unbelievable level. But I think Alcaraz has a bit more options. And I think what's holding why Alcaraz is also a little bit more up and down is because he maybe is not using the right options at the right time. He's playing, but on the other hand, in trouble, I think Alcaraz can do much more. I think Alcaraz, his peak can be higher than Sinner's peak. Um, but Sinner's, well, now after yesterday, I'm actually not sure if this is true, but I think I just think that Alcaraz has more options. He's more complete than Sinner is. But whatever Sinner does, he's the best in the world in doing that. Um, so yeah, I Sinner, I had a couple of times close. Like I remember playing him in Halle on grass. Was his first match as number one in the world. Won first set tiebreak. I got second set 2-all, love 40 on his serve, and I was playing very very well. I let it slip that match also because he just played well. Then in Miami, I had him 1-7-5 3-all. He won where he was very very shaky and doubting. Then a rain delay came and he killed me completely after. Um, and then against Alcaraz, I beat Alcaraz once, but he just was top 100. I think I was 150. And then after that, I didn't have many chances against him. Last year in Davis Cup, I played him. I got an early breakup 4-2, but then he just stepped up to the next gear and he went over me. So yeah, it's extremely difficult to play these matches. If you ask me like how I think I can beat them, well, I need to have one of my best days. I think you need to be very, very aggressive against both of them. You need to serve extremely well. You need to play hit and charge, get them out of that rhythm. Uh, I think what they do so well is every match they play, they make the match about their own terms. It's on their terms. You know, the match is about Yannick, the match is about Carlos. And I think when you try to play them, you should try to make the match about you. And you need to make them uncomfortable. And like I said, it's almost impossible to make Alcaraz uncomfortable. But he has matches during the year where he's not feeling it. And I think if you play very aggressive, you take returns fast, you rush a lot to the net, you put a lot of pressure on him. I think that's the only way to beat them. Like I'm not gonna beat Alcaraz and Sinner from the back. That's what I know for sure. You know, that's what these guys are too good
That's a
at.
fact.
Um, that's a fact. Like we can speak one more hour about it, and we can try to find ways. If you guys have ways, please tell me. But I doubt it. So how like for example, players that Alcaraz struggles against? Well, Struff, for example, or Struff is someone who plays extremely aggressive, and he made Alcaraz struggle a couple of times. I remember Botic beating Alcaraz at the US Open. How? By being super aggressive on the first two shots. Um, and I think that's what he does so well every other match. They make the match about their terms, and that's why they are probably the best in the world.
Thanks for
We
watching this
spoke
clip. If you want to watch the full episode, the link is in the description down below.